What's up, Trail Trash? Welcome back. On today's episode, I've got a couple of new products that I am going to install on the FJ. I've been waiting on one of these products to come in for a few months. That I'd ordered it, but they sent the wrong one, so I had to send them back. And it's just been a long process because they're going to Australia and back and all. And that product is the RacksBrax. Make sure I'm saying that. Yes, the RacksBrax, and they're made in Australia. The ones they sent was the HD, and I needed the XD, which is the triple mount system, and they're like extra duty, so it's for heavier objects. Each one of these mounts will actually hold 44 pounds, so I have 3 of them to hold my awning. And that's the other product, is my awning. Before I had the Bush Company awning. It's really heavy. I think it's like 60 something pounds. And I caught the Ironman on sale, got a really good deal on their Deltawing 270, and I think it's like 42 pounds. It was 24 pounds lighter than the Bush Company awning. So, and the problem with the Bush Company awning is so heavy. Well, the mounting bolts that the head is in the mounting plate, the aluminum mounting plate on the backside of the awning, they were pulling through the aluminum. So I did notice on the Ironman, looking at the mounting hardware, they have a different style of bolt. It's a plate, so it's catching more surface area on the aluminum. Less likely that it will pull through the aluminum plate. So really happy about that. I'll show you these 2 products, and then I've already got my 3 brackets on the FJ, so I'll just have to mount the RacksBrax to it, and then the RacksBrax to the awning, and then it's just a matter of setting it up there and putting some pins in place. So if you have any questions or comments, just drop them below and I'll get to them. All right, guys, so here's the awning. And this is the newer version of their awning. They did update this. They got rid of that big green man that they like to have, and it's just a nice clean label. I do like the zippers. I like the flaps that cover the zippers. Really, really nice. And I haven't even opened this up yet, so hopefully it's all okay. But here's the RacksBrax XD Hitch. They call these hitches. So I have 3 of these, and this will actually mount like so. And this center piece here is just a cover piece for when you don't have your awning on, you can cover it so it's not open. So yeah, that will mount there, and this is just the cover piece, so when you don't have the awning in place, you can put the cover piece on. And this piece here will actually mount to the back side of the awning, and that's what sets in place and holds it in place. So you got 3 of each. You got 3 of those, and then all the hardware is stainless steel, long, short, all your washers, everything you need. And it's not much to this, but this is going to be so much better than how it was before. I couldn't do it quickly, and I just left the awning on all the time, but this is going to allow me to take it on and off with ease. And also with the my awning came this roll-up bag, and it's got a couple of hooks, which I don't have anything to hook it to there, or I would. But in here you've got your cords for your lights. This awning does have lights. That's another thing I like about it. It's got lights on each of the arms. My other one did not have lights, which wasn't a big deal, but you know, now like most all awnings have lights now. So, oh, I see that. There's the ding. You can see it right there. That is from where I dropped the awning last time I was messing around with it, and that's when I said, oh, I ordered the quick release brackets. I'll never do that again. That's my reason for ordering it. But also in the bag, you got cords to pull it tight and to lock it in place. Then you got stakes and guide wires here. And these are really nice stakes, heavier duty than your regular stakes that you usually receive. So, but neat bag. Also, what I noticed on this bag is you got those hooks or carabiners to hang it, but you've got this, which is just a little round piece, and that will slide. I'm not sure if the awning has somewhere for that to hook, but it will hook. It will slide into my rooftop tent there. So if I want to hang that off the side while I'm at camp, I can do that. So pretty neat. All right, so I'm going to get the camera set up and just start putting nuts and bolts and mounting all this together. It's not really a how-to. I'm just kind of mounting it up there. I do like that. That's sweet. I say to torque these to 5 foot-pounds. Okay, I got those three are on and in place and torqued down. I say to torque these to 5 foot-pounds. I went 6 foot-pounds. I think it's fine. The nylock nuts will keep it from backing off, so I feel good about that. Now I need to get these three mounted to here and spaced out to line up here. These are the covers that'll go in when the awning's not in place. And these are what we need to mount to the back of this. That's all the mounting hardware for my awning. And this is the hinge in, so it will go on this side. Some of this hardware I will not use, but they give you multiple ways to mount it. Some of this stuff I'll just stick in my stockpile of extras. I do want to show you. These are the studs that are going to go here, and that's what I thought they'd go there. Maybe not. I was hoping that would be them, but no, it's the same. So I thought these went in these slots, but they don't. I think I will be able to use them on my rooftop tent on some spots, and I do like these. These look sturdy. 2, 4, 5, 6 of these. So I got the brackets on the awning. Now I'm gonna lift it, hopefully set it in place. Hopefully my tent doesn't get in the way. That one needs to scoot up some. All right. Needs to adjust just a hair. All right, so I have these brackets mounted and I have these adjusted out on the back side. So I should be able to lift it and anchor it in there. The way it goes, the top hangs there and then it goes in place and locks down, and then you put the pins in. And that's it. That's awesome. Way better than what I had before trying to do that. No more dropping it. That's the way to go. Now all I gotta do is put the pins in, turn the key, and it's locked in place until I take them out. All right, so here's the pin that I put in, and there's the key. No, that unlocked it. Okay, you just have to pull on it. So that unlocks it, and you can lift it off after you take the other two out. That's how you lock it and unlock it. Put the key or put the pin in. Pull and lock. And that's it. All right, we're outside now. I'm about to open up the awning, but actually I just want to show you the brackets themselves. I really like them. So I've been driving with them for a few days, and no issues, no wobble. Like you can see it there. I really like it. I'm getting the front here. So you can see it stands off slightly, but it's perfect for the rooftop tent to be able to come over and not hit the side of it. So anyway, I'm gonna set the camera up and open up the awning and show you those functions there. All right, so to start with, you will open up the zippers. I will keep them in the back at the hinge. So I'll open that up. Throw this over. On this arm's got the loop for your ratcheting rope. And all you do is pull this thing around. So that's it. Wow, it really beats the heat. Okay, let's take a look at this. Here's the hinge area. And it's got the little kick out or kickstand for rain, to get rain off of it, keep it from sagging. Each of these arms has its own pole integrated in it, and you can remove these. And I may remove a couple. That's how they set up. And then you got tensioners, tighten up on it. That's just for extra stability. But I'm probably gonna remove this one and maybe this one, just so you can see you got the lights there and the poles cover up the lights. So I may take a couple of my poles out and leave them, or I may take these two center ones out, keep the two on the end, and that way I've always got some lights. The lights hook up right here, right there, right there, and right there. And I'll grab those lights just to, and it's just the magnet hookup, which is fine. They hooked up just fine. And then it's got a long USB cord, which would be good. I can hook it to one of the USB ports there on my dual battery and have light anytime at camp. And that's why I'll probably remove a couple of the poles, because if it's windy, that's what the poles are for. But I'm not going to deploy it in heavy rain or windy conditions. I think it's really, really nice quality. I like it, the functionality of it, better than the Bush company that I have. And I did purchase both of these, so these are paid for with my money. I like this better than the old school style I had. This is simple, easy. There's the fitment over the back of the FJ. It does cover it, so if water comes in, it should hit and land in your gutter. I could tighten that up a little more, and I could adjust it out more so that when I pull this over, I could move this a few more inches that way. And that way it would cover it, but your water's still going to run down and get into your gutter system. So either way, it's fine. I like this. Most of the tailgate's covered. You got a little tip left, but the majority of the space is covered. Yeah, I like it. Let me know your thoughts. We'll close this up. The poles do close up really easily, and you can slide them and lock them in place there. So that is a really neat feature. I think it's just a tight fit at that hinge. Holy smokes, it's hot. Wow. So I want to just show you, I normally wouldn't just take my awning off to show you me taking the awning off, but I do want to show how easy it is now to take this awning off. And it is a matter of, I don't have my glasses on, but just turning the key, pulling the pins. I really should have put my glasses on. I think I need to adjust this one a little bit, but that's the 3 pins. And then this just pushes up and out. Like that. Let me go ahead and stick this over here. Oh, dropped that a little hard. And when I don't have it in use, I can pop these in place just to make that flush. So you'd still put the pins in and lock them in place, but that makes it flush. Take it up here. I think these are a really nice bracket for an awning. If you're in the market for an awning, I would save your money. Make sure you can get these brackets with it, because being able to take your awning on and off that easily is really nice. Okay, I got the one adjusted out. Now I'm gonna see if it's It is that easy. Now I'm gonna get my pins, put the pins in, lock them in place. That is way better than before. baby. So these pins will go in. They just slide in. Turn the key. And this adjustment did make it a lot easier. Yep, the pin goes in easier, key turns. Oh, there it is. It's got a snap in. Really like that. And I did go ahead and order the 2 wall mount brackets. I have a spot on my wall, so when I do take it off and store it, I'm just gonna put it up on the wall out of the way, keep it from being in the way, and keep it nice and neat. So really happy with this setup, really happy with the new awning too. All right, y'all, that is it for this video, just showing you the new Deltawing 270 awning. I'm just showing you the new Ironman 270 Deltawing awning that I put on my FJ, and I mounted it with the RacksBrax quick release mounting system. So really happy with it, super functional, no issues. I love the clearance it gives me on my rooftop tent. I love the ease of being able to put it on and off, and I'll be able to store it on the wall. So really happy with it. I got the RacksBrax, I got them on eBay. That's the only place I could find them in stock. I did get them, they had to ship from Australia, and it took about 30 days, but they made it here, no issues. So, all right, that is it for this video, just showing you the new Ironman Deltawing 270 awning that I put on my FJ. It's about 24 pounds lighter than the Bush Company one that I had on here. And on the Bush Company, I did have an issue. I think it was so heavy, and it was only on 2 mounts. It started pulling away from the backside on the aluminum strut that your mounting plate. The bolt head started pulling out of there. So I like this one better. I have three mounts for it, and I mounted it with the RacksBrax quick release awning brackets. And man, as you can see, the functionality of it is really awesome. So if you're in the market for an awning, don't want to leave it on your vehicle all the time, this is the way to go. I found these on eBay as the only place I could find them in stock. And on the awning, I got it on sale, got a great deal on it. Well worth the price. Having the lights, the poles, everything, and being 24 pounds lighter, it is a really, really good awning in my opinion, and perfect size for my FJ. So really stoked about the quality of it, the functionality of it. So far, really happy. Yeah, if you have any questions or comments, please drop them below. I'm getting close to 1,000 subscribers, so please help me out. If you're not subscribed, like this content, please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out. Also, I have some affiliate links in the description, so if you want to help support the channel, that's one way to do it. And until next time, stay trashy.